Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another book haul. This time though, it's for the month of August. So if you want to see what I got during the month of August, just keep watching. So the first book I got this month was Abandon in Death by J.D. Robb. And this one, it says, Eve Dallas must untangle a twisted family history while a hostage's life hangs in the balance. This one seems good, very interesting. Seems like a suspense, so I can't wait to get to this one. So the next one I have is Tattered Stars by Catherine Cowles. This is actually my first Catherine Cowles, and this one says, one night changed them forever. Their lives shattered beyond repair with jagged edges and pieces askew. Now Everly has the chance to make things right, to bring healing to the place where everything fell apart. But it means facing the family her father almost destroyed and the boy with the dark eyes, now grown, who still haunts her dreams. The last thing Hayes wants is another reminder of all the ways he failed 16 years ago. When Everly drives back into Wolf Gap, his only mission is to get her to leave. For his family's sake and for his own, those demons need to stay buried for good. But everything about this woman is a surprise, from her spine of steel to the sanctuary she hopes to create with the land her mother left behind. And Hayes is powerless to stay away, as a careful friendship sparks into something more. Someone watches, and they'll do anything to tear it all apart. So this one I know is small town, like romantic suspense, and it just seems interesting. I really liked the last like romantic suspense I read, so I've been kind of on a kick and wanted to try this one. So the next one I have is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. So this one, we are actually, my children and I are doing like a read aloud of the Harry Potter books. They're almost finished with the first one, so I wanted to grab the second one, and I saw it for like $5 on a used site, so I figured I'd pick it up so we can, as soon as we're done with the first one, we can jump into the second one. So the next one I got is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, and this one has been pretty popular on like Instagram and BookTube, so I wanted to give it a shot. It's actually a pretty big, pretty thick book, but it is a very pretty cover. And it says, Knox Morgan doesn't tolerate drama, especially in the form of a stranded runaway bride. Naomi Witt is on the run, not just from her fiance and a church full of well-wishers, but from her entire life. So this one seems interesting, and I wanted to give it a shot. A lot of people have said it's good, so I figured I would check it out. One I have is The Gunkle by Stephen Rowley, and this one is Patrick, or Gay Uncle Patrick, for short, has always loved his niece Maisie and nephew Grant. That is, he loves spending time with them when they come out to Palm Springs for week-long visits, or when he heads home to Connecticut for the holidays. So when tragedy strikes and Patrick finds himself suddenly taking on the role of primary guardian, he is honestly overwhelmed. Patrick has no idea what to expect, having spent years barely holding on after the loss of his great love, a somewhat stalled acting career, and a lifestyle not suited to a 6- and 9-year-old. But when his waggish set of Gunkle rules no longer appease Maisie and Grant's parental void, Patrick's eyes are open to a new sense of responsibility and the realization that sometimes even being larger than life means you're unfailingly human. So this one has kind of been on my radar for a while. I've seen a few people read it and say it's really good, so I wanted to give it a shot. And I thought it would be like a heartwarming. So the next one I got is The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn. This one I have actually listened to on audio, but I wanted to get it in physical form, and I ended up getting this like Target special edition, and it's really pretty. But anyways, this one is about Kate and Anthony, and Anthony is like going out into the season trying to find a wife, and Kate's sister's actually out in the season, and he's kind of like got his eyes set for her sister, but Kate is like, no, I don't want you for my sister because he has like a bad reputation, and so she doesn't want that, and so she keeps on like blocking it and getting in the way, and then they start to realize that they have chemistry, and it kind of progresses from there. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I think I ended up giving it a 5-star. It was a lot of fun. So the last one I have is my book of the month pick, and this one is When We Were Bright and Beautiful, and it's by Julian Medoff. And this one, okay, so it says, when Billy, a junior at Princeton, is arrested for assaulting his on-again, off-again girlfriend Cassie, races home to Manhattan to join forces with her parents and older brother. While certain of his innocence, the Quinns know that Billy fits all too familiar sex offender profile, white, athletics, and privileged, that makes headlines and sways juries. So as the clock ticks and the law closes in, the family scrambles to hire the best defense money can buy. Meanwhile, Cassie struggles to understand why Billy's ex would go this far. Even if the breakup was painful, she knows better than anyone how the end of first love can destroy someone. Her own years-long affair with a powerful, charismatic man left her shattered, and she's only recently regained her footing. As reporters converge outside their Upper East Side landmark building, the Quinns gird themselves for a media-saturated trial. Cassie vows she'll do whatever it takes to exonerate her brother. But what if that means exposing her own darkest secrets? It says, dazzling and psychologically astute as it rockets toward an explosive ending. Who will pay the price when the truth is revealed? So this one just seemed like intriguing, and so I made it my book of the month choice. So those are all the books I got during the month of August. Let me know if you've read any and that if you enjoyed them. Just let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you would like to, and I'll just talk to you all later. Bye.